What's up, y'all? Twin back at y'all with another video today. Today I'm bringing you guys Dragon to the River remake. Let's get it.
Alright guys, so I got the project pulled up here, and I'm not gonna lie, this is the third time that I'm recording this, so I really hope that this is the final recording that I have to do. But I got the project pulled up here. I'll give you guys a little sample of what the beat sounds like, and then we'll get right into it. Alright, and that is the beat sample, so I'll get right down to the melody breakdown here first. So I got 3 melody chops from the UNLV Drag 'Em to the River song. The first chop is going to sound like this. And then the second chop is going to sound like this. And the third chop is this. And yeah, basically just those chops are taken from the beginning, middle, and end of the song, and then you just chop them together. But honestly, that was very complicated to figure out. It took me like multiple days to actually figure out how Scrim got this melody correct. And then at the very end here, I also have like these like little like kick reverse 808s. And I just took it from the stems just to layer over the kicks and the 808s that I have in the beat, just to give it a little bit more of a realistic sound. And yeah, that's honestly it for the melody. The drums were super simple to make. I'll play the drums soloed for you guys, and then we'll get into it. So yeah, that's the drums. So let's get right into the breakdown. Alright guys, so I got the hi-hat pattern pulled up here. As you can see, it's really simple. This is the sound that I used for the hi-hat. And by itself, it sounds like this. Yeah, it's really simple. This is a snare pattern here, and you see this pattern used a lot in the boys' songs. This is the sound that I used for the snare. And it simply plays this pattern. Alright, next we got the 808 here. The sound that I used for the 808 is this sound right here. Turn the out down a little bit, and then I turn the attack time up to 8%. This is what it sounds like by itself. Next we got the kick pattern here, and it really just follows the 808. This is the sound that I used. And the kick pattern sounds like this. Next we got the open hat sound. As you can see, again, really simple pattern. And I use this open hat. I just turn the out up to 50%, and it plays this pattern. And then that's it for the drums. And then lastly, we got this little AK sound that layers under the kicks and 808s. For the master, I first put RC20 on here. I put some distortion, a little bit of bit crush, and some reverb on there. And then for the bit crush, I cut out the lows, and for the reverb, I cut out a little bit of the highs. Next is a fruity parametric EQ2, and I just took out the lows, the highs, and then I took some frequencies out of the middle. I then put a stereo shaper on there. I put this fruity chorus on there. And then finally, I added a limiter on here. For the hi-hat, I put a tiny bit of reverb on here. And then I cut out the lows. For the snare, I put trash on here, which is basically a distortion plugin. If you guys don't know, it's completely free. You guys should 100% go get it. I put the good for snare preset on here, and then I just put it at 50%. And then I cut out the lows. For the kick, I put Bark of a Dog on here, another free plugin you guys should definitely go check out. For the 808, I put a Camel Crusher on here. As you can see, I kind of just did what I could to kind of manipulate the sound. Put Trap Drive on here. I am a huge fan of Trap Drive, go check that out. And then a fruity limiter. And then finally for the open hat, put some fruity reverb on here. Put some fresh air on here. And I cut out the lows. And then for the kick, 808, and melody, I put those all in mono. For the master chain, I went to Fruity Compressor, and I put a fast master on here. I put an Ozone 10 Elements on here, and I just kind of let it do its thing. I put a soft clipper on here. And then finally, I put a limiter on here. And yeah, guys, that's going to be about it for the remake. Honestly, super simple to make. Just took me a long time to figure it out. It's usually how it is with Suicide Boys beats, is I can't figure out how to make them. Once I figure out how to make them, it's like, oh, that makes sense. So anyway, here's a full beat for you guys, and I'll see y'all in a minute.